Welcome back.
What up, Witch?
We're playing some 1943, talking a little basketball. All right. Where we left last time was talking about the West. I don't think we finished the lineup on the West.
No, we didn't. We only got to talking about Steph and Ja.
and Luka were the front court.
Obviously, LeBron is the captain in the front court.
And then you got LeBron, Joker, and Zion.
Which I am very happy to see Zion. Like, I'm not going to get cheesy and talk about fulfilling his potential and none of that, because I thought people were talking crazy about the kid who clearly got injured. And let's not act like many of players in this new day get injured before they even, really get on the court. You had a few different careers like that. Blake Griffin, Ben Simmons, where they needed a little bit of time to
What
shotgun.
the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you got the shotgun, my boy.
You're sitting in that fucking Sonic rings.
Yeah. It's going supersonic. Picked up. Joker, obviously. I know Joker doesn't have the best all-star game type of game. It's more of a I won't say basketball nerd type of game, but also it's just not flashy, right? Like it's not what his is. It's kind of like when people sleep on Larry Bird because they didn't see him dunking on everybody. It's like, well, no, there's a lot more to the game if you pay attention to it, and it's really fun if you see how he's tricking people and getting the defense to bite on one thing and hitting them with another. Hopefully, what I want to see is more of I think the big men should have their own skills competition for all the cats and the jokers and people that want to show off their basketball skill in a fun setting. I think you have to kind of facilitate it more for those dudes, but I also think that people like basketball fans good basketball. Yeah, you are. And sometimes I know they try to act like, oh, well, if we put it on there, you guys wouldn't watch. It's like, no, put it on there. We will watch it. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? We love the skills challenge for anything All-Star break related. Ooh, dang.
I'm looking forward to the Pro Bowl stuff.
Exactly, for that very reason, because we're not having to deal with all the shenanigans.
I'm just getting way late.
Yeah,
now.
you are. I wasn't going to say nothing, but since you said it, I'll say it for you. Doing it again. One more time. It didn't work this time. I ran out of juice. What do you think? Who do you think of some reserves that might slip in?
That shouldn't?
Well, not even that they shouldn't, where it's like it's a toss-up, and you like, oh, this person might get in. Like, do we see more than one Bulls player? Or do we even see a Bulls player? Does Trae Young get in?
Trae Young will probably get in.
Yeah, he probably will get in. Especially on the East. I'm not saying the East is guard weak, but a lot of guards haven't distinguished themselves, and I still think he has crazy numbers. Like, do we see more than one Buck, for example? Probably not. Maybe
no, because
closest would be Drew.
Only other person would be Middleton, but he's missed out first part of the season.
What if they put Drew in there? He's always been a fringe all-star. Even when he was in New Orleans, he was the most underrated player by NBA player.
We figured it out the other day. Is it 7 reserves?
Yeah, 7 reserves. So they're probably gonna go.
So let's pick out the East 7 reserves. And we'll do the West next.
Okay. So I feel like they're gonna give it to Jimmy because they seem to like Jimmy. I wouldn't mind if he's not on there because I feel like my whole team needs to humble themselves. For real, man. I just feel like we be putting the cart before the horse. And I know that's just me being overly cautious because I'm biased for the Heat, but I don't like how they be performing. But yeah, I think, let's see. I think we might see Jalen Brunson slip in there.
Really?
I think that sometimes he gets a little bit more love than I would say is there. But I won't be mad at they like to give New York a bone. I don't care. Justin, when you hear this, I know you're gonna be like, come on, man, they don't be doing my Knicks right. Yes, they do. Y'all be getting a little preferential treatment because y'all in New York. Trying to think who else would I think.
I'm trying to think.
I think Jared Allen will still get in for the bigs for the East because they don't have as many as
Claxton.
Nah, man. I would love for him to get more shine, but I don't think he's there yet. Because then we got to put in what's your boy from Memphis?
No, he's not. He's not on the level of Claxton.
He's not on Claxton's level. Claxton has stepped up. I will say that. Julius Randle might get in for the forward for the front court. I can see that because his numbers are still pretty decent. The Knicks aren't out of it, but they just don't seem.
What about what's his face from Washington?
Kuzma? Hell no. Sit down, my boy. Like I like Kuzma's getting a chance to sign, but you know who Kuzma basically is? And this is not a diss because I think this player is still pretty solid and deserves, his shine. Is when you look at Harrison Barnes, we just got to watch the Kings game earlier. That's Kyle Kuzma. Like, you're not gonna be the guy. You just don't have enough, at least in your current state, to be the guy for somebody's team. But I think that you can do a lot of good on somebody's team. Oh my God, they're not even dying. But back to the East, who we got? Let's see.
So who do you have? You have
Miles Turner might finally get a little nod for front court. Probably not though, right?
What about Buddy Hield?
See, the backcourt, I feel like he could. I mean, I had to look at his numbers though, because I don't know if his numbers are like some people are gonna get it because they're scoring 22 points, which is why I said for Jimmy Butler, for example, he might get it just because he's putting up 22 a game. Would you be shocked if they put somebody like Paolo?
That's what I was just literally about to say his name.
Like, would it really be that crazy?
No.
I don't think it would be.
What just happened?
We visual contact with the surface forces. So
okay, thanks. I just died.
But no, I would like to see him as a reserve. I know he's missed some games. I don't know how many games he's missed, but I know he hasn't played every game.
Well, nobody's played every game.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, is that true, or is that just
no,
what we?
Serious.
Oh, is that? Are you for real?
Yeah. I think right now he has the most games played in a row for active player right now.
Well, that's good for him.
I think that's him.
Yeah, for the Suns.
No, yeah, I know who he is, but I think he's the one with the record right now.
I mean,
he'll never beat the actual record.
No, it's like, what is it? Something crazy from like Stacey Augmon or somebody?
AJ Green.
AC Green.
AC Green.
Yeah, but AC Green was
journeyman.
Bro, it became more about the streak for AC Green than it did about him being actually good. Because he started signing with trash teams and was just playing. AC Green was a NBA inside stuff mainstay.
Shit.
Yeah. They'd be like, we checking out our main man, AC Green, with the who's he play for now? The Phoenix Suns. You'd be like, yeah, 97. Yeah, you probably are playing with the Phoenix Suns.
Well, yeah, so yeah. Man, I just can't think of anybody else that they would put on the East.
Who do we say so far? So I said Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, which the more I think about it, it's probably Julius Randle more than Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
That would get in. But I still think Jared Allen might get in too.
Garland?
Nah, I think he's missed too much.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he's missed too much. I really wouldn't be shocked. But I also if they say no, I'm like, you gotta be available. Like, availability has to be factored into it, right?
And Joel could still make starter if Katie ends up not playing.
Now here's one that could be fringe. And I know his numbers aren't the best, but if we're talking about filling out, oh no, he's in the West though. Yeah, he's not getting in. I was gonna say CJ, but I'm like, nah, he's in the West.
Colin?
Yeah.
No, he's missed too many games.
Yeah, he has missed a lot. So we think I'm sorry, I gotta start going through the teams.
Actually, he hasn't missed that many games. I take that back.
But I also think that it's harder for guards in the West than it is in the East.
Yeah.
At least this season. So let's see. Let's go. Chicago. Do you think DeRozan or Levine makes it?
I think out of the two, probably Levine.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. If we go to, let's see, the Nets don't have anybody else, right?
The only person is maybe Claxton.
Yeah.
And he'd make it because of defense.
Yeah. Then let's see, we move over to nobody from Detroit, right? Like the Detroit doesn't have a guy.
They have Bay, but
and even then it's still kind of shaky. What about Toronto though?
Oh,
Fred VanVleet has had some good games.
But
Pascal Siakam,
he hasn't had a good year.
No, but Pascal Siakam has had
I can see him.
Yes. So that's front court, right? Yeah, that's front court. He plays the three.
Who else you got?
Oh, I don't think OG Adanube makes
I'm
it.
sitting here shooting and I'm not even on the fucking screen.
Yeah, I don't think OG makes it.
Orlando is Bankera the only one?
Yeah, I would say that.
Shit,
Just
I ran right into his fucking
just
spot.
being, yeah, you did. Just being like somebody else has to show me more. Like I don't want to see Bo or nobody like
I
that.
do.
You want to see Bo in the All-Star game?
Yeah, I want to see him
No, not
wilding
yet.
out. I want to see him wilding out.
I can't in good conscience do that yet.
Nah, really?
Yeah, it got you at the last second, touched you. But I ain't got no score though. So I guess we won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody else though.
I'm trying to go through. So the Heat, I don't think
Charlotte doesn't have anybody. Washington doesn't have anybody unless you put Kuzma in there. I don't think he makes
No.
it. I think he's on the fringe.
Charlotte. You should. Yeah, Charlote. Nobody.
The only person that would have made it would have been Ball,
and he hasn't played nowhere near enough. Milwaukee, we said only Giannis because Middleton ain't really hitting. Drew might be a coach. Drew might be a coach's pick, but I'm trying to move up. I'm trying to go through the logos in my head like I'm playing 2K.
Yeah.
Let's see. Boston. Jaylen Brown.
Oh, Boston.
Jaylen Brown.
You got Jaylen Brown.
I don't think Brogdon made it. I think Brogdon missed games, but I also think his stats aren't really as good as.
Or Smart.
You think Smart makes it?
I wouldn't be upset if he made it.
No, I would necessarily wouldn't be upset either. Hold on, but hold on. Boston's sometimes quiet savior, Al Horford.
Yeah.
No, he's only averaging like 9 points and like 7 rebounds. No, I don't think he does either. It'll be like when they had those 4 players from the Hawks on the All-Star team. It's like, all right, there we go.
Harden.
Ooh, now that's a good thing. I have to look at his numbers and see what he's really been doing. But
He'll probably make it.
you think he'll make it?
Yeah, I believe some people make the All-Star based on their career.
They do.
Not necessarily based on their season.
Yeah. Iverson definitely did that a few times. I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah.
So we're trying to go.
I wish Maxey had played more of the season, but he missed a big chunk.
Yeah, he did.
I think he would have been a good.
Yeah, he has.
Even though he's not starting right now, but he's also coming off of injuries.
Yeah, he's getting work back into it and stuff. Tobias Harris ain't gonna never make an All-Star team on the 76. Not because he's bad, but there's no way his usage rate is ever gonna be like he has to play lights out to get the numbers. It's like it's like Harrison Barnes on the Warriors. It's like, bro, you're not snapping enough consistently. Like Jordan Poole could slip in being on the Warriors as a number 3, but none of it's so hard being the third guy to make the All-Star team. Your team has to be playing like kind of like the Suns played last year, where they're just rattling off wins. You have to have a really good season to make it as the number 3 on somebody's team as an All-Star, just from a numbers game. Is there anybody? It's Indiana. Well, we got Miles Turner, Buddy Hield, Tyrese Halliburton.
I think that's it. Really.
I think that's it.
I think we've gone through all of the East for the most part. Hey, if there's somebody that you think that should make it and that we missed, definitely comment and let us know. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.